inspired you to do your talk?
What inspired me was a class and a professor that I had actually in the summer. It was a class on voice, presentation, and speech. And I was actually going to do this talk or something like it for my final presentation, but then the last minute I decided against it because I didn't think I was ready and I didn't think it was a story that people would really want to hear. And when I talked to my professor about it, he really encouraged me to share this story and to put it out there because he said it was unique and something that people needed to hear. So when I saw the advertisement and the poster saying we were looking for TED Talk speakers, I just kind of submitted my idea. I didn't have a talk written, I didn't have anything really other than my base idea. So when I got the email to make a video, I was shocked and I decided to just kind of wing it and go from the heart.
The thing that inspired me most to do a TEDx talk was actually the ability to stand on stage and to be able to share this dark moment in my life. I really believe that we all have these traumas and these dark pasts that once we unlock and start to share this out in the world, we can start to impact more people to a greater degree.
First and foremost, I am a motivational speaker and I love inspiring people, and I have a story, the message I wanted to spread around. I wanted to tell the world my story, so TED Talk was a good platform for me to share my ideas, and that's why I wanted to give a TED Talk.
What experiences did you gain from doing your own talk?
There was two things about giving my own TED Talk that really stood out to me. First was the support that I got from the actual host, so the TEDx Club here at York. They actually gave you someone who's done a talk before to give your speech to practice with, and he really inspired me to improve my speech and my skills and pushed me to make the best talk that I possibly could. The second was the actual audience and the act of giving the TED Talk. It was a very supportive environment, a supportive audience, and it really made you feel comfortable when you were on stage. So even though I was giving a very vulnerable talk about things that I've never shared before, I felt so comfortable with that audience, and even afterwards with the panel and the ability to speak with the audience, it really gave a well-rounded opportunity for me to share my story.
My experience of the talk was absolutely incredible because it allowed me to share my story, the honor and the privilege to share my story to university students. It wasn't long that I was sitting in the crowd looking at a person like me on stage, trying to figure out how someone can share such darkness about their life. And honestly, my experience was incredible because it allowed me to give other people some sort of comfort in the idea that you can stand on stage and you can talk about alcoholism, you can talk about suicide and depression and drug abuse and abusive relationships and not feel ostracized and not feel like you're being judged or you're not good enough or you're not worthy. And that to me is the experience. TEDx allows people to deliver powerful talks, impact people, and really help connect people.
It was marvelous. It was an experience that everyone should actually have, and I actually prepared well. The TED executive team actually prepared me too. They had to call me to talk about the event and what I should say and how I should do it. It was okay. I prepared well, and it was an amazing experience getting to share my lovely ideas with these beautiful people at York University.
Why would you encourage others to give their own talk?
I would encourage others to do their own TED Talk because it's a really enriching experience where you get to share your story and put something out there that might be personal or vulnerable or just something that you feel needs to be said. It's an opportunity and a platform to have a very supportive environment to share these personal stories and to get really just your voice out there and an opportunity to grow as a person, as a speaker, and just as an individual as a whole.
If you have a great message, you have a story you want to share with the world, I think TEDx is a good platform for you to share your great message with the world. If you want to inspire people, go give a TED Talk.
I would tell everybody to do a TED Talk because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to stand on stage and to share a part of you that you've never shared before. And even if you've been on stage before, every stage, every crowd, and every time you step up there, it's something different. Something different happens to you and comes out of your mouth. And that ultimately is part of why TEDx is so magical. you.